them all over.
Yes.
Tell us about your involvement with the movie.
I play Sky. I consider myself Finn's chocolate blast from the past. We went to high school together, and he went away and became a big surf star. And then he comes back home, and so I kind of try to see if there's any flames left, and he kind of lets me know he has April, and then Sharknado happens, and then I go on an adventure on helping him slicing up some sharks.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was really fun. Lots of running. Lots of running.
Has the hype over these movies just blown you away? Has it been super surprising, or did you go, of course I'm going to eat this up?
It has been super surprising, to be honest with you, because I remember everyone at first making a joke out of it.
Right.
They were making a huge joke out of it, and I kind of felt bad for Ian and for Tara, because I know both of them. Ian and I, we did 90210 together years ago.
Right.
We were the popcorn king, the popcorn family that moved in and then some kind of way disappeared. But we did 90210 together, and Tara I've just known for years, and so when I heard that then they get circa 5,000 tweets a minute, it was a huge success, and they were doing a sequel. I was really happy for them, and said, see there, you never know, never count, never, it's kind of like the underdog won.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then I got a call with them asking me, did I want to be in Sharknado 2, and I jumped at the opportunity.
Nice. I was just going to ask if you pursued them or they called you.
No, they gave me a call. I was really surprised too. I was like, Sharknado 2, sister. How's it going to fit in? Like playing his love interest from high school. I was like, perfect. That's how that's going to work.
Yes, indeed.
And it was a trip because I go to some of the Comic-Cons around the country, and I was seeing all the success of Walking Dead and all of the sci-fi shows that are out, and I was like, you know what, I need a little sci-fi in my life, and I need some action. I haven't done action really since kind of Kill Bill. So when this came, I was like, be careful what you ask for. And it comes out on my birthday next Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Hey!
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. And the directors, Anthony.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, how fun is doing a film like this? Because it's got a bigger profile this time,
Yes.
but it's also fun. It just seems like when I watched the first one, everybody's having fun doing this film. So, for you, how was the experience?
Well, it was a lot of fun for me, but the one thing that I think I underestimated was how much running we would do. Steps, over cabs, up hallways, and have to do it like 5 to 10 takes. I mean, every day if I didn't work out, by the end of the day I got my workout on. But it was fun. You had to use your imagination. I hadn't did a lot of green screens since Kill Bill, really. So it was a lot of imagination. It was a lot of fun. Sometimes we bust out laughing at some of the lines. And I can tell you that there's a thing that Ian does when he turns into Finn, that I call it his superhero thing, and he's like, we're coming. We're in trouble. I mean, this whole thing comes over him because he's a really funny, sweet guy. But this thing comes over him when he becomes Finn. So I'm really happy for him that he's got a franchise, and he's a great guy.
So did you know right away that you had to embrace it and like for it to work?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think that was why Sharknado was so, the first one was so successful, was because the actors showed up and they made you somewhat believe it. It's kind of like Jaws 2.0 on steroids, you know? And then you have a whole new generation of kids that, you know, maybe they didn't see the first Jaws, so this is kind of like their Jaws. They love blood, they love guts, they love action, and they love stuff that you shouldn't believe that can happen, that does happen. So.
Now, do you get to play with chainsaws in this?
No, I played with blades though, and the blade that I played with was a samurai sword.
Oh, there you go.
Cutting it up.
So what's the most creative kill that you get to do?
A creative kill was on top of a building, and we were up there. Gosh, a lot of weapons happened. There was bombs throwing, and there was samurai, and we were running. And I honestly, on the top of this building, it was on the 66th floor of this apartment, of this hotel we were filming at, the Marriott. And he didn't know it, but my hair was braided in a whole bunch of braids. I got scalped. It was just like, you guys, you got to make it look like it's windy and it's da-da-da-da-da. So we went down and we fell down and one of my braids went, and I pulled up and it was like, and I looked, I was like, is that my braid? Oh, no, Flo! Oh my goodness! I was like, oh. But the hair grew back and I'm okay. So that was the only casualty that I had. I didn't break anything, no injuries, just got slightly scalped.
That sounds horrible. Slightly scalped.
Slightly scalped.
That's all.
Yeah, but it was fun. Hey, you got to take one for the team. Okay,
Fair enough.
he had bruises and all kinds of stuff going on. So.
Fair
and
enough.
he had to lift that 40-pound chainsaw over his head a couple of times. And I was just like, you're in great shape. You look good.
So one of these the things about this film is, even though it's fun and it's the sci-fi film,
Yes.
it's a fear of sharks.
Yes,
so
it is.
I have to ask you, what is one of your greatest fears when it comes to natural disasters, animals, and whatnot? What do you have?
My biggest fear for animals is snakes. As a little girl, my mom was from West Point, Mississippi. I almost got bit by a snake. So, y'all keep them over there. So, we don't need a Sharknado to happen because I don't think I'd want to do that. Natural disasters, tornadoes. Yeah, tornadoes. Yeah, I mean, we saw last year all the tragedies where they just literally came through and what is that? Less than 5 minutes just destroyed the city and hurt a lot of people. So tornadoes and snakes.
So they do like a snake-nado? No, you're not going to be in that at all. You're not answering that phone call.
And you know what? Even in movies when they bring snakes on board, or if I do, I just kind of keep my distance. Like they give me the willies. Yeah.
Don't ask Judah about his next movie, then.
Yeah, don't. Do not
He's
ask
doing
him.
something with snakes.
Matchup that he was.
Kinda.
I don't really want to say that he said vagina conda, but he said vagina conda. So, but I didn't say
Wait a
that.
minute, do you believe that?
I want to really
Okay.
because I want that T-shirt really bad. Don't you?
I love it. The t-shirt will sell.
Real quick, as your superhero alter ego, are you a cape or no cape?
A cape. I'd have to make an entrance and whip it around.
See, it'd be more than a cape that way, though.
Then I, because I'm a girl, I would figure out different ways to wear the cape. I would wrap it around my neck sometimes, or I'd use it to get the love interest in. I would work that cape.
I love the way you
know
think
what I mean?
about that.
I'd work my cape.
Heck yes, you would.
All right, thanks, you guys.